So I know for a lot of people, today is Wednesday, but for us, it's pitch day. It's a great day to pitch and one of my favorite days ever. Today, we're going to hear from Atul from Flora Coatings. So before we get started, just a couple of things for those who are new to the program. Startup NV is Nevada's statewide nonprofit startup accelerator and incubator. We operate three nonprofit programs for entrepreneurs or founders and three for-profit investment funds. Our nonprofit operation is supported by sponsors in the near term and by participating accelerator companies who pledge a small amount of their equity to our nonprofit, which we hope will be worth a lot someday soon. And that will be our long-term support. Now, we run pitch days every other Wednesday, where companies like the ones you see here today pitch for both the Q&A that is going to come after their pitches and for entry into our accelerator program, which comes with a $50,000 investment from our fund, Fund NV, and it's added to by individual investors in our network, plus a matching amount from our SSBCI program with the state of Nevada. All of that often totals $100 to $125 to $150,000 or a little bit more. Now, for the legal disclaimer, the founders are pitching today for investment from our SEC-approved venture capital funds and our investor network, made up of more than 450 accredited investors. Members of the public are encouraged to attend our pitch days for educational purposes. The educational component is critical to our mission of creating and educating and growing Nevada's startup ecosystem. The pitches today, or in any of our public-facing programs, are not, I repeat, not a general solicitation for investment in any specific company, nor is it a solicitation of investment for our investment funds. For information on our programs for entrepreneurs and accredited investors, please check us out online at startupnv.org. Our nonprofit program and our work with entrepreneurs, those with an interest in startups and investing, would not be possible without the financial help of our sponsors and supporters: the City of Las Vegas, the Nevada Governor's Office of Economic Development, or as we affectionately call them, GOED, Glassboard Technologies, and KPMG. If you are someone or know someone who might like to help us with financial support or in-kind services, please introduce me or my colleague, Andrew Baca, and we'll get them signed up. We are ready to begin. So Atul, if you're ready.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Atul Tiwari. I'm one of the CEO and founder of Flora Surfaces. Flora Surfaces is a unique company that develops innovative products for surface transformation. We know that enemies are all around us. Some of them are invisible enemies that makes us sick. Others are visible enemies that actually deteriorates our surfaces, our infrastructure around us. There is a huge amount of material needed to preserve our surfaces in different sectors, for example, like industrial coatings, anti-corrosion protection, anti-fouling, and antimicrobial. And we have seen that these enemies have done catastrophes in the recent past in form of COVID-19. So here we introduce a special product that we manufacture. We call it liquid glass. This is a unique 3 layers of protection that binds to almost any surface known to us and can provide multiple layers of protection and surface enhancement. We are completely environmentally friendly because we use non-toxic ingredients, and our product is needed in much smaller volume compared to the competition. So we are sustainable. All of the products that we see in the market use some form of either the toxic or hazardous component, while in our product, we use all the non-toxic and environmental friendly raw materials that when used by the common users, they do not expose them to inferior or toxic environment. At the back of our technology is a 3-layer protection system we call PX3. Which prolongs the surface integrity, protects the surface viability, and promotes the surface visibility. So on single application, you get all the 3 layers of protection. So when we are talking about prolonging the product life, let's compare with the product that are non-sustainable. For example, a product Allodyne, which is non-environmental friendly, it's a carcinogenic material that is used in aviation sector and is used for corrosion protection. And our product Flyco has recently been approved for aviation protection. And we are the only product that is approved as a complete non-chrome system. Similarly, Invisible, which is an antimicrobial coating that can replace the hazardous or toxic, chlorinated compounds or dichloro compounds used in common household cleaning. And when we talk about the promotion, our product coating Aviral can impact much cleaner and better, longer shining surface on one single application. In one of the recent testing, we have found that the material can resist ice adhesion and can replace the diclycol used in de-icing as a de-icing fluid in the aviation industry. We have a super strong team. I am a CEO. I have a PhD in material science and master's degree in chemistry as well as mechanical engineering. I'm a fellow of Royal Society of Chemistry, published more than 19 books, close to 80 publications with more than a dozen awarded patents. Bob Christopher is a serial entrepreneur, worked in several major companies like Panasonic, Mitsubishi, and have 2 successful exits. Devesh Mathur, who is a vice president of R&D, he has worked with many leading companies and has a very good knowledge about business. Vineet, director of sales, has worked in leading corporations, GM, Henkel, and several OEMs, and has a very good information and knowledge about business development. Lynn Chan, who's a CFO, she has taken 2 companies to public. And Dr. Natarajan Ganeshan, he has worked with several major funding organizations, including National Institute of Health, and has an MBA degree. So all of us, although being technical, we have a good knowledge and information about how to develop and create new business. We have a significant traction for our products. In one of the recent testing with US Navy, one of our product has shown more than 10 times better result than competing product. What it means that almost any surface that you see around us can be applied with our product, and will keep the surface cleaner, looking brighter, and restored to its full original strength. The product can go in several different sectors, in retail, industrial, and mobility. So far, we have been talking to several different leading companies. In past 3 months alone, we have landed with more than 6 paid pilot projects with Carrier, with Boeing, and Johnson & Johnson, and several others, Stanley Black & Decker, several others that that are too many to mention here. So we have a competitive advantage over other products. If we talk about just anti-corrosion coatings, most of the anti-corrosion coatings known in this industry are non-sustainable. What it means that they have a hexavalent chromium ions inside, and that is known to cause cancer. And these coatings or paint systems are being sold by major companies like Dow, PPG, Sherwin-Williams, and many others. While on the other hand, we are completely sustainable, non-chromium-based coatings, and this is what the market needs. Here the milestone. So far, we have been granted several grants from National Science Foundation in form of SBIR. We have raised close to $1.1 million through SBIR funding from phase 1 grant, phase 2 grant, phase 2B supplement grants, and some funding from angel investors. So we brought out of 2 technologies, 3 products to the market that are being sold in a smaller volume now. So all these products that I mentioned, Flyco coating, which is anti-corrosion, Invisible coating, which is antimicrobial, and Aviral coating, which is isophobic or oleophobic coating, these are all sold in a small volume to different customers in different investment industries. We are raising right now $3 million through angel and VC, micro VC funding to go to next stage of the company. So here's the business model. We have very good collaboration with or partnership with major companies like Boeing, Carrier, Mankiewicz, Stanley Black & Decker. So two of our products are going B2C through Stanley Black & Decker through licensing agreement. And all we have to do is just give them the product, and rest everything will be done by them. For B2B, we are testing with Carrier, Boeing, Mankiewicz, different government organizations, including US Navy, US Army, Air Force, and several different organizations that are connected to these major agencies. So far, our manufacturing is done by a major company that manufactures advanced materials in East Coast. And we also have partnered with HISCO, that is one of the largest distributor of chemicals and coatings in United States. We also have partnership with major companies that can implement our coatings on surfaces. There are several customers that have purchased our product in past 1 year. There are too many to mention, but these are like major names that have purchased our product, and we are in continuous discussion with them so that we can turn them into our client. If we have funding, this is the revenue stream from year 1 to 4. In mobility, we can achieve it to up to $10 million. And in automotive mobility, it's about $12 million. In retail, in different sectors, I think it can go up to $17 million. So in all, we can achieve close to like $70 to $80 million in next 5 years. Thank you. I will take any questions if you have.
And thanks for presenting to us today. And thanks to everybody else who participated. And just a few program notes to wrap up. Founders out there, if you're looking for capital or an accelerator type help, just apply online at startupnv.org. And you too can wind up on this program one day soon.